Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning blog. My name is Melissa Galasso, and today we're going to talk about a very new exposure draft from the GASB. So CPAs are really known for alphabet soup, and we love our acronyms and we love all of these initials, and we typically find a way to just pronounce the initials. So today we're going to talk about some changing to initials to really address diversity and inclusion and take something that was unintentionally offensive and make it less offensive, or hopefully not offensive at all. So today we're going to talk about renaming the comprehensive annual financial report. Now, if this had been a typical course, I would have not said comprehensive annual financial report. I would have said the acronym as we would pronounce it by sounding out the individual letters of each of the first initial of each of these words. And so we typically would have referred to it as the CAFR, except we wouldn't have said that. We would have actually pronounced CAFR. Unfortunately, we have found out, this was news to me, although some people told me that they learned it from a movie from the 80s, which I did not know, that term is actually very offensive to certain individuals. And obviously it was never intended to be offensive. And so when GASB was informed that it wasn't offensive, they immediately put an agenda item on there to fix the issue. So again, it's not the actual term, and it's not the actual letters, but it's the spoken word that is what is causing this issue. And so they are proposing the annual comprehensive financial report, which I think the acronym would therefore be the ACFR. My thoughts right now. Again, we'll have to see how long it takes to catch on. But this was issued in April 2021 and comments are due by July 9th. And again, it's just looking at the pronunciation of the acronym for Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. It is a racial slur, and we do not believe that that is appropriate. It was not intentional, but again, in the concept of diversity and inclusion, even if it wasn't intentional, we don't want to unintentionally be rude or insensitive. And so in the spirit of inclusiveness, GASB has taken on this to address and remedy. And so all this standard is going to do is establish the new term, which is Annual Comprehensive Financial Report, and its new acronym, the ACFR, or ACFR, and that would just replace any instances where the term Comprehensive Annual Financial Report and its acronym are in gap. And so it basically find and replace throughout all of GAP. Anytime we had the term or its acronym, it would be replaced. So the key here, we're not changing what goes into the annual report. We're not changing the contents. We're not changing anything except the name, right? And it's just in the spirit of inclusiveness. So this is proposed to be effective for December 15 year end. So for this year, again, because it's offensive, we want to get out of the habit of saying it. I have tried really hard in all of my classes since I first heard of this before they started putting it on the agenda. But when I was informed of the issue, I very carefully started to prevent myself from saying it and trying to be more appropriate. But again, we didn't have a replacement. So grateful to have a replacement so that I have something to say, because having to say annual comprehensive financial report 100 times, especially in our intro to government classes, can be very annoying and take up a lot of space. So now that we have the ACFR, I'm happy to use that in lieu of the other more objectionable acronym. So again, quick turnaround this, quick feedback, July 9th, and then by the end of this year, we'll be using this new term. So that's a wrap. Again, short and sweet to the point, but super important to make sure that we are really a profession that embraces everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on a future blog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.